kababayan, Pilipinas, ito si Mila and this is Nola.
Hi, I'm Nola. I don't speak Tagalog, but
Yeah.
I'm here anyways. Shout out to Mila's family. I'm really excited for you guys to watch this.
Okay, and then so I want to shout out sa aking mommy and then to my brothers and sisters and to my nieces and everything. Mom, get better. Okay, so noon si Nola is inalagaan ko siya since nasa sinapupunan ng kanyang mom since her mom is pregnant. There's three of them, but she is the first child. So, siya yung pinakauna. So, how old are you now?
I'm almost 20.
20. So, may picture ako dito na noong baby pa siya o kaya bata pa siya. So, ito siya, oh. That is her and that is her sister. And that's me when I was young. Tatlong inalagaan ko sa kanila. Three of them. One, yung isa lalaki but wala siya dito. When I first came to the US, I was a nanny with this family and everything. So, siya ang pinakauna. Pregnant yung mama niya, inalagaan ko pa siya. So, tell something about yourself. Nola?
Something about myself.
Yes.
Well, I've known Ngan since I was, like fresh out of the womb. And I remember when we were little, you would like babysit us, and you know, like after you stopped nannying for us, but you'd like come down and babysit for us.
Yes.
And you would always like you'd always call my dad like, "Hey boss," and he'd be like, "Hang on."
Yes. And then so I actually work with their family here in the US full time. I take care of the kids. I help mom with the cooking and the cleaning. But her mom do a lot of cooking. But mainly I take care of them. Oh, sorry.
Oh wait, I remembered something. So this is a fun fact. I call her Ngan.
Okay.
I call her Ngan, not Mila. I don't know. I think we've talked about I don't know why I call you Ngan.
Yes, because when you were little, I think you cannot pronounce my name.
Yes.
So I don't know where that came from. You've been calling me Ngan. So
But it's just stuck. So, it started when I was like 1 or 2, and I'm 20 now. Mm-hmm. And I still call her Ngan.
Yes. And so where are you now? I mean, why are you here in Colorado? Tell them what are you doing with your life and everything like that.
Yeah, for sure. So I am now, so I'm helping my aunt. So my mom's sister just had a baby. So I'm helping her out. I'm working a little bit, doing a little internship. And then my family lives in Singapore, and I go to school in Vancouver, Canada.
But your family live in the U.S. before, right?
Yeah.
For quite a while. That's where I was able to take care of you and everything like that.
So until last year. So we moved in 2019.
Yes, in Singapore.
To Singapore. But before that we were here.
Yeah. Can you tell them how Singapore? I've never been to Singapore yet.
Yeah, Singapore is really cool. It is very clean. A big city, really, really, really dense. It's really interesting the mix of cultures that are there, and kind of like how, everyone lives in public housing. The food is amazing, and the languages that you hear, there's 4 national languages, and it's a really, really fascinating place to be. I love it.
Okay, how about Canada?
So Canada is a little different. Canada, I live in Vancouver, and I haven't gotten to see much more of Canada besides Vancouver, but it's like it's very open. So the city's very, it feels just like a big town. Like it's a town that just expands. And the people are really nice. There's a lot of good Asian food in Vancouver. My school is really big, so I spend most of my time at school.
Okay.
It's 100,000 people. 60,000 students and then plus 40,000 staff.
Do you have a boyfriend in Canada?
No, I don't have a boyfriend in Canada. You know Mingan. You know
Yes.
Mingan.
That's you too. And
None
then-
of that.
Okay. So what do you think? So you never been to the Philippines, but
No.
what do you read about the Philippines and what do you think about the Philippines? So
I mean, the
Tell
food.
them.
The food. Filipino food. Ooh. 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 Oh, it's so good. I would love to go to the Philippines. I mean, like, it seems like such a gorgeous place. And a really, really, really fascinating culture. I mean, it seems very different from, like, all the other places that I've been in Asia. And I think that it just has such, like, a cool history. And
So
you
where
know,
have you been in Asia? Why do you say that Philippines is different from the other Asian place that you've been? Where
Mhm.
have you been? You've
so
been
I've
to
been
Hong
mostly
Kong,
to
right?
Hong Kong, Taiwan, China, and Singapore.
China and Singapore. So
Right.
you tell us about. You
Mhm.
already told us about Singapore. So tell us about China.
So China's really different. Where I was in China was rural China, so it's not a very good representation of, like, all of China. But it's very different, just like the way that people view society is really, really different from here. You know, like in America, it's like all about me,
Yeah.
and in China, it's like all about us.
Yeah, because it's a communist country, so it's just like everything is have to be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
By the government or everything like that.
Mhm.
So how about what's the other place that you said?
Taiwan.
Taiwan. How about
I
Taiwan?
love Taiwan. So I lived in Taipei.
Isn't it the same thing as China? Because a lot of people think that Taiwan is China. So can you explain?
So basically, when the Communist Party took over China, the party that was in power previously escaped to Taiwan, right? And so Taiwan, what had been a Japanese colony beforehand, and then it became a Chinese province or a Chinese territory. And so the Kuomintang, they moved to Taiwan, and then the Communist Party took over China. And so basically there were two parties that said that they were the real China. There was the Communist Party, who was ruling from Beijing, and there was the KMT, who was ruling from Taipei, right? And so
Okay.
what ended up happening was the communists still claimed that Taiwan was theirs, and then the KMT said, no, we're actually a separate country.
Oh,
Mhm.
and you went to Argentina too, right?
Mhm.
So tell me about Argentina because there are so many places there that you went to.
Yeah, I mean, so
It's
we were
cool.
living in Mendoza, which is like on the western side of Argentina. It's like right by the Andes Mountains.
Okay.
If you guys know where Santiago is, it's like right across the border from there.
So what different tourist spot did you see in Argentina?
In Argentina, so a lot of nature.
What kind
Some
of nature
gorgeous
did you
nature. So the southern tip of South America is called Patagonia, and it has the most beautiful just mountains and lakes
see? Yeah.
ever. So you're in like almost the Andes, so it's like high ground.
Yeah.
There was also some of the biggest waterfalls in the world.
Oh.
Cataratas del Iguazu,
Yes.
which was gorgeous. When we were in Bolivia,
Okay.
we saw like the salt flats,
Yeah, I
which
saw that in the
is
pictures.
some of the biggest salt flats in the world. We
Yes.
saw Machu Picchu.
That's very popular. Machu
Yeah,
Picchu.
yeah. We went to the Galapagos.
Okay.
A lot of nature stuff. A lot of really
Good. And
interesting
go
stuff.
back to Asia. We're going back to Asia.
Mhm.
What's the other place that you went for Asia? So you've been to Thailand, right?
Thailand, yeah, I've
So
been to
what do you
Phuket and
think of
Chiang Mai.
Thailand? So what do you think of
Thailand was
Phuket?
really cool. Phuket is, well, I think that Phuket isn't really Thailand because Phuket's like all tourists,
Okay.
you know? Phuket has a lot of Russian grandmas.
Russian grandmas. Okay. So there's a lot of spa in Phuket.
Hmm?
There are a lot of tourists, you said,
Yeah.
in Phuket. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of Americans, British, and everything like that.
Yeah.
What is the food that you like in Thailand?
I really love, like, in northern Thailand, there's this noodle soup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. I'm forgetting. It's like it's like a kind of like a curry almost. So it's red and it has like a little chicken, and then it has like fried noodle crumbles on top.
Yes. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know that.
I forget what it's called, but when I was in Chiang Mai, we had it, and it was so good. I mean, just northern Thai food in general is absolutely delicious. I love the sour. I love the spice. I love the fish sauce. It just all is a beautiful, beautiful creation.
That's nice and everything. So, do you ever think that you're gonna go to the Philippines and visit?
I really want to. Yeah, I
Yeah?
really, really want to. I mean,
Have you ever seen Filipino guy in Canada?
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, there's
so
a
what
lot.
do you think of the Filipino guys?
They're really cool. Yeah, I mean, like they're really awesome.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
How
There's
awesome? What do you mean they're awesome? I mean, how is their characteristic good? Are they guapo? Guapo means handsome.
Yeah.
Do they have good characteristic? What do you like about the Filipino guys?
Well, I mean, like, I don't want to generalize because I
Okay.
only know like 3.
Okay, but
I
there's
think-
3 Filipino guys. What
I
do you
mean,
think
like
of them?
those 3 ones that I know are incredibly nice, like super nice, very easygoing, really easy to get along
Are
with.
they handsome?
Yes.
Okay. They're characters.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're trying to do here, Ngan.
So it's just like growing up, you know, I'm your nanny. I'm a Filipino nanny. What do you think of the Filipino nannies in general? Of course.
Well, because you were the only Filipino nanny.
Sorry about the dogs.
Yeah. Well, because when we moved from Hong Kong,
Yes.
right? I don't remember that because I was
Okay.
like just over 1,
Yes.
right? I was.
Guys, sorry about the dogs. It's the neighbor's dogs. So sorry about that.
But I don't remember being in Hong Kong, right?
Yeah,
and then when we
right.
came here,
Yes.
there's no Filipino nannies here or
Yeah,
Filipino
that's why you
helpers or
cannot
anything.
compare or everything
Right?
like that.
Yeah. So.
But you meet a lot of some Filipinos in Canada, as you were
Mhm.
saying, and they're very, very nice. Have you seen any except Filipino guys? Have you seen any Filipino community in general?
I haven't seen a massive Filipino community. Like I know of some, but there isn't like a big community that I know of.
Yeah.
It's very possible that there is though, because I know that there are quite a few Filipinos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in general, you think that Filipino guys are handsome and they're very, very nice.
The ones that I know. I'm not gonna make a generalization, but yeah. No, but I think that to answer your question beforehand,
Yeah.
just because like I didn't have anything else to compare it to.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
So like, you being Filipino wasn't like a
Yeah.
really, like, I didn't understand what that meant until much later.
Yeah. When
Right,
you were
much
older.
later. Yeah, when you weren't really
Yeah.
with us
Yeah.
at that point, you
Yeah,
know.
when you were 5 years old. And
Yeah,
everything,
you know, to
yeah.
me, like when I was little, it just meant like eating adobo, you know.
Yeah, right. 'Cause
Right?
you like adobo.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So what Filipino foods do you like? You've never been eaten Filipino food except when I introduced it, right?
I think that was the first time. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes so we have a helper in Singapore.
Yes. A
Um,
Filipino helper, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, who will sometimes make us Filipino food, but it's more like just kind of like Filipino like inspired breakfast and stuff is what I
Oh.
eat sometimes. Yeah,
Spice breakfast.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, mga kababayan, I just want to introduce Nola. Inalagaan ko siya since sinapupunan siya ng kanyang nanay. Tapos nandito siya sa US na nagbakasyon. So we were able to meet and everything like that. She's grown so much. Umalis ako sa bahay nila nung 5 years old lang siya. Kasi syempre, nandito ako sa Amerika. So after that, I decided to just like go to a nursing school, and then I don't like nursing school. Then I got married. So nangyari sa buhay. But bumalik siya dito sa US, so nagkita kami. So I thought to make a video for you guys and for my family too. So I'm thought that you want to see Nola. Right? Alright guys, thank you so much for watching our videos, my videos. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for liking. Sorry, hindi pa ako marunong mag-edit ng video, kaya kung may nakikita kayong, hindi maganda dun sa video ko, pasensya na lang, sorry na lang. So hopefully, if I have more time, then I will learn how to edit my videos. Alright, bye! What are you gonna say, Nola?
Bye!
Thank you so very much for watching us. Have a great day, and please do not forget to subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Bye-bye.